Compression can be confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Today I'm breaking down the 4 main types of compressors: VCA, OPTO, FET, and VARI-MU, and I'll walk you through what each one does best so you can pick the right tool for the job every time. Let's get into it. Hi everyone, my name is Luke Dimond. I'm a songwriter, engineer, and producer. Welcome back to the Kiive audio channel. Today we're just going to be diving right into the video and talking types of compression. The first compressor type I want to talk about is VCA compressors, which stands for Voltage Controlled Amplifier. VCA compressors are clean, precise, and fast, and they can also be dialed in to act a little bit slower if needed. They're great for things like drums, a mix bus, and parallel compression. Really what makes VCAs stand out is their transparent control. They don't really color the sound all too much, and some good examples of some VCA plugins are Enfuse from Kiive, and then you have the classic SSL bus compressor, which you've probably seen everywhere. We've actually featured the SSL bus comp from our console here at Studio a few videos ago here on the channel, so make sure you check that out. I most commonly use these on my mix bus, and you'll want to use a VCA when you need punch, control, and consistency without really changing the tone or adding color if you don't want to. The next type of compressor I want to talk about is OPTO Compression, which of course is short for optical. This type of compression is very smooth, it's very musical, and it reacts a little bit slower than other compressors. It's perfect for something like vocals, bass, or guitars. OPTO compressors use light to control the gain, which gives them a natural, gentle, and warm character. It's definitely one of the go-to styles for vocals, especially if you want something that sounds a little bit more natural and really smooth and musical. Some examples of some OPTO compressors include the Kiive KC1, or something classic like an LA2A. If you're after warm, smooth compression that doesn't feel too heavy-handed, OPTO is a solid choice.
There's something about you that keeps me wishing I wanna stay true, but I'm not listening. What's it about you, my bad behavior?
And next, let's talk about FET, or FET, which stands for Field Effect Transistor Compressors. This is the one with the most attitude. FET compressors are incredibly fast, they're incredibly aggressive, and they're very punchy. They're great for rock vocals, drums, and electric guitar. This is like my go-to vocal compressor style. I really love it. What makes FET compressors stand out is their added character. It's almost like a saturation or color and vibe that they add. They bring a lot of energy in a way that's really just hard to ignore. And there's a reason why people reach for this in a lot of circumstances. Some good examples of some FET compressors are the Kiive Complex plugin and the legendary 1176 hardware unit from Universal Audio. If you're looking for that edge, energy, and that extra push in performance, FET is definitely the move. And finally, let's talk about the old geezer of the room, the VARI-MU. The tube-based classic, this is probably the oldest on the list. VARI-MU compressors are smooth, musical, and often a little slower in response than what we're used to. They're great for a mix bus, mastering, strings, and acoustic instruments. They're kind of like the glue out there. What's unique with VARI-MU compressors is the soft knee response. What that means is the compression kind of eases in rather than just being abrupt, and that's what gives it a natural gluey feel that works really, really well on more delicate material. A really popular example of this style of compression is the Audioscape V-Comp. There's a hardware version and a plug-in version. Both are absolutely fantastic. So if you're after that vintage style warmth that just kind of helps glue everything together, VARI-MU is king.
Maybe we'll meet again. Tell me about the time you spent. Maybe we'll meet again. Tell me about the time you spent when you were.
Now, each compressor type has its own flavor, but there's definitely no best, maybe just the best for certain jobs. So I encourage you to try all of these compressors, listen closely, and use your ears and let them decide what the best tool is. Because these are not hard rules, but these are helpful to know that how a compressor is designed will absolutely affect how it sounds on certain sources and in different applications. And as usual, if you found this helpful, make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe to the Kiive audio channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll be seeing you in the next video. See ya.